Have you ever felt utterly alone and desolate as though the world has turned its back on you? This is where we find Job in chapter 17. He's at the end of his rope, pouring out his heart in raw lamentations. The world he knew is gone, replaced by an existence filled with pain and sorrow. Even his friends, those he trusted, seem to have betrayed him in his hour of need. Yet in the midst of his despair, Job makes a plea to God for understanding. He's grappling with questions that have no easy answers. Why is this happening? What purpose does it serve? His faith is tested to its limits, yet he refuses to let it break. Job's struggle is a testament to the human spirit's resilience. He is down, but not out. Hope flickers in the darkness. In his darkest hour, Job continues to seek answers, not yet ready to surrender to despair. But instead of comfort, Job receives harsh words from his friend, Bildad, in chapter 18. Bildad, in his stern and unyielding demeanor, paints a vivid and chilling picture of the fate that awaits the wicked. He talks of a life extinguished, a flame snuffed out, a path swallowed in darkness. There's a certain intensity to his words, a certain fervor in his belief that the wicked will face a grim destiny. He describes a world where the sinner's roots dry up and his branches wither. He speaks of a house crumbling to dust, a terrifying metaphor for the collapse of a life lived in sin. His words echo with a harsh and brutal honesty, a stark contrast to the comforting words one might expect from a friend. Yet, in all of his harsh rhetoric, there's a distinct lack of empathy for Job's plight. His words, more a condemnation than a consolation, serve not to uplift, but to push Job further into despair. Bildad's words, intended as a warning, only serve to deepen Job's pain. Yet, Job remains undeterred. In chapter 19, he responds with defiance and a bold declaration. He counters Bildad's harsh words with a steadfast response, a response that echoes with the strength of his faith. He stands firm, not wavering in his belief that his Redeemer lives. Despite the unbearable pain, despite the loss, he proclaims this truth with an unwavering certainty. His voice, though feeble with suffering, rings clear with conviction. Job's plea for compassion from his friends is heartfelt and touching. He yearns for understanding, for empathy, not judgment. He seeks comfort in the presence of his companions, not their condemnation. His words, though filled with sorrow, carry a silent plea, a desperate cry for compassion. In the face of despair and harsh judgment, Job clings to his faith, his only source of hope. His defiance is a testament to his unwavering belief and an inspiration to all who face adversity. The final exchange in this series comes from Zophar in chapter 20, where he accuses Job of wickedness. As our story unfolds, Zophar, the third friend, steps forward with an accusation as sharp as a double-edged sword. He paints a vivid picture of the fate that the wicked face, a fate he believes Job has brought upon himself. With every word, Zophar weaves a tapestry of doom and gloom, one that mirrors the shadows of Job's current plight. Zophar's belief that Job's suffering as a result of his wickedness is unwavering. He presents the theory that evil men may enjoy prosperity for a while, but eventually they will face severe punishment. In his eyes, Job's misfortune is a clear sign of hidden sin, a divine payback for his supposed transgressions. Zophar's words, filled with accusation, end the series of exchanges, leaving a heavy atmosphere of tension and unresolved conflict. So, what can we glean from these intense exchanges between Job and his friends? We've journeyed through the despair of Job, experienced the harsh words of Bildad, and felt the sting of Zophar's accusations. We've also witnessed Job's defiant response. Throughout these scenes, we've explored themes of suffering, faith, friendship, and judgment. Job's story is a testament to the human spirit's resilience. His suffering is profound, yet he never loses faith. His friends, well-meaning but misguided, offer judgment instead of comfort. Yet, Job remains steadfast, challenging their views and maintaining his integrity. His experiences serve as a powerful reminder that life's trials and tribulations can be overwhelming, but they don't define us. It's our reactions, our choices that truly matter. We can choose faith over despair, hope over judgment, understanding over ignorance. In the face of despair, Job chooses faith. In the face of judgment, Job chooses hope. And in the face of suffering, Job chooses to seek understanding, reminding us that even in our darkest moments we have the power to choose our response.